Which canceled celebrity were you previously a fan of? This one goes way past canceled, but I was a big fan of Lost Prophets. Now I just feel shitty when one of their songs pops in my head. Don't know if this counts exactly, but Chris Benoit, dude, was one of my childhood heroes. That was an intense couple of days.
Cosby, for his stand-up comedy rather than shows he's done.
Kevin Spacey?
Joss Whedon. Still love his shows, and at least he was just an asshole. But he was an asshole.
James Franco, mostly for his approach to art and education, but the man was extended a lifeline so many times and sank his own ship.
Chevy Chase, I grew up with him on the TV and never realized what was going on with him. I didn't know about how much of a boss he was until like last year. He is an amazing actor and can really hide how shitty he is on the big screen. Edit to add. https://www.reddit.com/r/hobbydrama/s/drive/snxxsf. That Reddit post sums up what he was like and what happened.
Danny Masterson. I loved him in that 70s show and Men at Work. Truly sad when I realized he was a disgusting piece of shit. I never would have guessed.
Jared the Subway guy. We all wished that we could lose weight and get paid millions of dollars to eat Subway sandwiches. If we only knew.
Maybe not a mainstream celebrity, but I was a huge fan of Ben Kissel from last podcast on the left until the allegations came out.
Not canceled, but a whole bunch of celebs who signed a Polanski petition have my immense disappointment lol. Ryan Haywood, formerly of Achievement Hunter, loved his sense of humor and has learned by doing approach to games. He was one of my favorites, especially for things like Sky Factory and such. Then news got out that he had been grooming underage fans and sleeping with them during conventions and such. The piece of shit deserved to get canned and blacklisted. But damn, what a disappointment.
Paul Rubens. That whole thing was pretty stupid. He didn't hurt anybody.
John Crickfalusi. Used to love Ren and Stimpy, but can't watch it now.
Justin Roiland. I thought he was the brains of Rick and Morty. But it turns he hadn't contributed in years, and he was a monster to work with. He's a great voice actor, but otherwise I guess he was just lucky.
Louis C.K. Loved his stand-up and his role in Parks and Rec. He just player himself. Not sure how hard he was cancelled exactly, but he disappeared from my radar after the masturbation incident.
John Lasseter was a personal hero of mine. Dude was fired from Disney for wanting to push innovation in animation in the 1980s after getting his dream job at Walt Disney Animation. Went on to run all of the animation studios at Disney and lead to a neo-renaissance in Disney animation.
Jeffrey Tambor. Larry Sanders is the best show ever.
Eden,